Hello everyone, good morning. Welcome to SAP session 135 session. So today we are going to discuss a new topic that is called as working with structures. So from now onwards, we are going to a new concept altogether. I mean to say, like if you look at our few days back, I have created one index topic. If you remember, till now whatever is covered, index. Till now, whatever is covered, first introduction of trainer, SAP, ERP, business process, all the stuff, introduction of everything is over. Project introduction, consultant roles, responsibility, general introduction, that is, which is common for the entire course. Architecture is R1, R2, R3, in detail R3 architecture, then login, log out procedure, client concept, instance concept, screen navigations. Dictionary in and out tables, views, structures, data element domain, all the search help object, all the stuff in depth completed. Now we have started the classic ABAP programming. That is, when I say classic ABAP, you can consider hmm, this as a ABAP and ABAP slash 4. Yes, that is, this is a fourth 4GL. 4GL means fourth generation language. Okay, there are generations of languages. It comes in the ABAP, .NET, Java, and all comes in fourth generation, the latest generation. Fifth generation also, they're very latest, uh, high level English kind of instruction through we can generate it. Then this is a set of statement. So, like I told you, outline point. This classic ABAP itself takes a lot of time. Classic ABAP extension, we have to go for object-oriented. Object-oriented ABAP extension, we have to go to last HANA ABAP and the cloud ABAP. That's it. That is, okay, that is ABAP on HANA, ABAP on cloud. These are all the things. So, totally four types. So, what is the relevance between this is if you have complete in and out knowledge of classic ABAP, there are lots of programs are there in classic ABAP. In Whoops ABAP also lots of programs are there. But the HANA and the cloud ABAP programs are very less because recently evolved. Companies are slowly adopting, right? But even though you go to HANA ABAP and cloud ABAP, it is ABAP only altogether. We cannot learn it directly, I said. And the second thing is, you have fundamental basics clear, then adapting these things are very easy and quick and fast because we are using the same stuff only in other way around. So this cloud ABAP is called as that RESTful application programming, strict ABAP and all. Okay, yes. Now, so we will go to yes, this is under classic ABAP. Under classic ABAP, these are all the subtopics again. Okay, first introduction and basics. That is foundation. So we have covered foundation in this sequence. So, okay, almost like if you look at this, it took around 30 sessions, roughly 30 hours discussion minimum, because like this is foundation, okay, complete foundation, okay. By using this SAP PDF through, I covered anything is missing, we will come back. Some small miscellaneous things I don't skip it. Okay, we will cover everything. Yes. So yesterday's topic was working with variables only in different ways. Now, after variables, we have to study structures and internal tables. This is one set. This will take 30 hours above. Yes, minimum. Then this modelization techniques take 30 hours above. This way, we have to go to all these topics. This is the core subject. Once you have the core subject clear, writing reports easy, module pull easy, forms easy, conversion easy, whoops up happy, rest of the things easy. That's why we are spending time here. Okay, and this covers the core basic introduction of subject and SAP examples, my examples, some kind of live examples, business examples, and different type of syntaxes. That's why it is time taking. Okay, clear? Because for you, where we are, we have done that till now. Introductory part basics, about basics are over completed formally. Then we are going to the second level topic is called as structures and internal tables. That is today's topic. This too comes under complex data objects. Okay, that means if you look at, yes, I will keep the side heading as working with structures. So, yes, yes. So variables are part of simple data objects. Okay, simple data object or objects. Whereas two things, structures and internal tables. This both are part of complex data objects. So we have to study these things as a sequential order. You have to know in the entire classic ABAP, OOPS ABAP, or any ABAP also, entire we are going to handle these three only. Data handling, we can say data structures are only three. That is, there is a limitation of variables. That's why structures are introduced. There is a limitation of structures. That's why internal tables are introduced. Okay. Yes. Oh, that's all. Internal table through any large complex data also large size data, huge one quantity of large amount of data can be handled by using internal tables. That's why this topic is we are going to. So after variables, I'm introducing structures. After completion of structures, we'll go to internal tables also. Yes, step by step comparative study we have to go. This is your again outline topic. Okay, so simple versus complex data objects. Right. So what exactly the structure? So structure is a data object which is declared by data keyword. Yes, that is about your structure topic. Okay. Next, structure like is a data object. So structure is a collection of fields or variables. Yes, yes. Next, so yes, each field or variable declared with different data types. Different data types. Yes, that is one small. Next, so like if you look at mm, yeah, fine. The syntax to declare structure. Yes. So first of all, data colon. So begin space, off space. structure name, okay, yes, and end space, off space, structure name, yes. This is the fundamental rule. But in between, begin of and end of, yes, we have to write, okay, the field one, that is, okay, field one, type, okay, uh, type, data type, yes, associated type, we call it as associated data type. Same way, field 2 also. Okay. Field 2 type, okay, associated data type, etc. Okay, yes, and so on. So I mean to say this one. Yes, you can add field 3, field 4 like that. Okay, so right, what exactly is the syntax discussion? So data keyword, generally we know that data keyword is used to declare data object. That is the basic topic. Next, if you go to begin of keyword begins the structure. Begin of keyword begins the structure, and end of keyword ends the structure. Yes. So this is the name of the structure. Okay, name can be, we can use any name. So we can use any name in the sense meaningful. But begin of name, end of name should match. Okay. Yes. Begin of and end of, okay, name, end of followed by structure name should match. Must match. This is when you begin, you have to must ends. So yes, okay, begin of structure must be, okay, structure must be ends with end of, that kind of uh, of. Now within begin of and end of, begin of and end of, we can have many fields or variables. Yes, many, it could be one or n. Yes. So indirectly, we can say that at runtime, okay, yes. So at runtime, that is while execution, structure, this particular structure gets created in the memory. That means in the But while program execution, it gets created at a particular memory. Yes. What next? So, yes, structure holds one record. Structure holds record information. Yes, but it holds only one record information data. Yes, it is the limited. Yes. So these are all the different kind of discussion and structure related topic and examples. Right. So if you look at colon, comma, yes. So begin of, end of, between, yes. This is another rule. Okay, this is all rule only. At least at least one field is required between begin of and end. Okay, minimum one field, maximum more than one also. Okay, yes, that is about overall like topic, basic topic. So we will see, yes, what exactly the next alternative topic related to that is. Structure is also called as field string. Yes, yes. Structure is also called as work area. That is, so internal table pointer. That is, this work area topic we will introduce after coming to the introduction of internal table point of it act like a work area also. Yes. So now what exactly it is and all right. Next, this structure, yes, can be declared. Structure declared with can be declared with general fields also or database table fields also. There are different ways we can declare it in between the fields names, how you are going to declare it based on that. Okay, so this is a small topic, but we will go to, I will introduce the structure with one example program. Then after that, we will come back this entire theory. Then you will understand it easily. So I'm going to log in into SAP first, right? Okay. SC38. So ZAVK underscore program underscore. So for my clarity point of view, I'm writing structures itself. So tomorrow if you search Z star structure star, I will get it easily. So click on create program name itself in a meaningful way. Correct? So if we go to here, so this is your working with structures. So program type 1, save as local object or package. Yes, this is the basic program. Here we will try to type it. First of all, I will go to your basic example, because after that I will come comparatively, I will introduce so that you will come to know very easily. Number, name, and address. Okay, address of, okay, yes, this way, right. So this is a kind of, what is this now? Is there anything, nothing new for you? Because already you know everything. Three variables with different data type, different length and all. Right. Suppose let's go to here, number equals to, I'm just writing number equals to 10. Yes. Name equals to, okay, general example I am writing, okay, Ravi, and as well as address equals to, yes, this way if I write it, what happens? You will get, you will assign this value, correct? But once again, I'm going to overwrite these values with another value. Even I can use value addition, okay, and we have different things, right? Yes, okay, yes. Like last one, paste it, but we will write in a different approach, because when you want to write move statement, you have to write move is a keyword, move space 30, 30 is the 2 TO2 number, correct? Then remove this. Yes, move to, correct? So now again move some name I am writing here, some ready to TO2 is a keyword to name. Right. Now we have to go to the last one is this. Move is a keyword. Okay, to address. That's all. Now, yes, it technically correct. Because when you type large size program, it is good to have syntax checks in between. If you do finally at the end, what will happen? You may not identify sometimes. Then finally we go for write statement. You know, write statement is this way. This is nothing new for you, because already known things are there. Known to unknown, new things introduction goes in this way. Number is name, okay, and address is ADD. So here, even when I introduce these topics, I have not written V underscore or GV or LV underscore, nothing. This is a general program. Still it works. Correct? Yes. So if you execute it, you are getting number is 30, yes, name is ready and all. But I want to write it in new line so that you will get a clarity. Yes, new line. Okay. Yes. So, new line. Execute. So number, name and address. Okay. Yes. Oh, fine. Now you want to go to the how come this is a structure example, I will tell you. If you go to program menu debugging, what is happening? Because debugging through, I'll try to explain this code. So we declared three variables, number, name, and address, three variables. As of now, it is blank and zero initial values. Then first, I introduced, okay, Ravi USA, correct? Yes. So this is holding this value, right? But even if I write statement immediately, you will get this value. But my write statement is at the last. So what is the problem with variable number, name, and address? These three are three different variables, three different names, three different memory address, three different data type, three different length. Yes. So these variables, the name itself is vary. Variable is varies. That is, it does not hold any fixed value. Its value can be overwritten later. Yes, now I am changing 10 by 20, Ravi by Kiran, USA by UK. This value changed. Now if you print write statement, you will get these values, isn't it? Come to move statement, again I'm going to overwrite 20 by 30 and Kiran by Reddy and UK by India. Now if you print, it is going to print this latest. Nothing new. This is very simple and easy. Everyone must understand this because we have already covered this. Right. So now, why we went to this example is the question. Because if I go to a picture, working with variable picture, variable pointer, right? So there are, just assume that left side program is there and this is the memory. So in the memory only this variable gets created, correct? Yes. So in the memory, this program gets loaded and it will create three variables. But this is the number, right? Number is created at one memory address. And the name is created at another memory address. And address is created at three variables are created at three different memory address. Okay, yes. So I'm going to discuss this topic, the limitations of variables. You have to know that first because that is most important. Limitations of variables. So first limitation is variables are randomly created in the memory. Randomly, I mean to say, what is the meaning of random? That is, if you look at the memory part in the debugger, I shown you number at one place, name at one place, address at another place. The if you go to once again, because you have to look at the memory part, number is no where when value comes, hexadecimal place gets filled. Yes, this is your data type. So here it is giving some generic things. Okay, type C generic things 200, 2000. But actually, see, this is your 0A00. Then next, this is going to change if you observe it. Right? Yes, it is changed or not. That is just like a initial memory is replaced by this value. If you go to address, see it is total, it is begins with 0A and 00. This is 5200 and all, etc. This is 5500 and all, something. So this way, the memory locations, memory addresses are different for all the three variables. But when I change value, this is 0A00. That is also changed. When value changes, memory address changes. See, this is also changed. This is 4B came. This is 55 4B something came. This is again 1400 replaced by 1E. Now this is 4B replaced by 52 again. Yes, this is again back to 49. That is system randomly internally. This is internal control. It's not our. So that's what ultimately. Okay, overall these three are into the different variables. Correct? That's it. That is one observation. Right. Next, when we give value as 10, 10 comes here. Then next, Ravi comes here. When the cursor proceeds, then USA comes here. Correct? So three variables holds these are all the values. Correct? In first level. Next, but you cannot say like this as a Ravi record because yes, variable hmm, variables holds okay. That means nothing but yes. First, different variables holds different values. Yes or no? That is one thing. And the next variable values can be by other values. That is one thing because it varies. And the second thing is that variables. Yes, yes, we cannot create a record using variable. That means what is the meaning of that? The statement is like if you go to here, this is not called as a Ravi record or employee number 10 record. No, this is not because there is no interconnectivity. Number separate, name separate, address separate. Yes, I'm going to change only number, suppose number 10 to 20. This remains Ravi only, this remains USA only. That is, it is not mandatory that you have to change all the three values. Right. See, what happens? This variable holds 10, correct? But now that same 10 is going to replace by 20 now, correct? You go to here, yes, 20. That is 10 overwritten by 20, correct? This Ravi is overwritten by what? Kiran, yes, overwritten. Same, yes, next, this is your, yes, but why I'm saying overwritten is it holds one value at a time. This you have to catch. These are all known things only. Once again, I'm repeating and as well as yes, variable holds only one value at a time. Yes. So initial value based on the data type. Later on, whatever the value you give it in the program. Yes, this is the overall. Yes. Not only this, still I want to go to the move statement. When move statement comes, it will go and overwrite by some other value, isn't it? So, yes, if you go to here, yes, this 20 is further replaced by 30. Yes. correct? 20 by 30. Yes, right. Now, like this is hmm, Kiran by what next? Reddy. Yes, see, variable is same, but its value keep on repeating. If you print a write statement, three different write statement with the view line, at that point of time, whatever the value is there, that value it will print. But overall, the limitation is we cannot call it as a Ravi record, Kiran record, Reddy records. Or else you cannot call it as a employee 10 or 20 or 30 records because these three are three different, yes, three different things. This is the memory with variables. Okay, this is the topic, right? So in memory with the variables program is this, correct? But yes, this is what I hope you understand the this particular things. Since what is the meaning of that one record means variables, hmm, variables are created, variables are created as scattered. Scattered means randomly yes, in the memory. That is, there is no connection of variable to variable. Yes, one variable to another variable. Yes, scattered or randomly. That's what we can call it. This is these are all the limitations of. That's why it holds one value at data. Only the use variables if you want to hold one value. Values, single values you want to handling for that purpose, variables are recommended. Yes, that's what to hold values and print value or to manipulate or to perform operations and all variables. Yes. So here we can write it. Variables are recommended to hold single value and perform operations with that value. Yes. That's what a set of discussion. This discussion you can keep it at the beginning also. Now why we go to structures now? Yes. So data keyword through it will create the structure. Let's take this example. Same program I will okay we can execute and close this or else you can go back. Right. This is your yes working with variables only. Working with variables only. It's still here. But the topic name is structure, but why we have control C comment it. No problem. Now the same program once again I'll copy paste it. A same program, just going to change it to going to change it to working with structures. Just okay, this part we will change it because how I'm changing you have to observe. That's the reason I'm doing in front. These are all the three variables as it is. Number, name, address, three independent variables. Okay, but data colon everything is same. Only I'm going to add some change like this. See, number before I'm going to add begin of EMP, then comma, simply end of EMP. That's it. This becomes structure. Just number, name, address remains part of the EMP now. Earlier it was open, now it is yes this way. So see when I click on petty printer, begin end will be at the same column position 7 and this number is at 999. Yes, all these things. Okay. Now if you check Now the number is unknown. Number is unknown. So you, because earlier number was known, now it is unknown. You have to add EMP hyphen. Okay, then name is unknown. You have to add EMP hyphen. Next, you go to EMP hyphen address. Correct. Now this is your EMP hyphen EMP hyphen EMP. Right. Now the move statement EMP hyphen. Yes, everywhere you have to write this up. Okay. Even while declaration, while assignment, and even while printing or while writing. Okay. So now, okay, just print it. Yes, but the output remains looks like same, but there is a difference. So now we will go to one by one, step by step. I will explain. First of all, data keyword creates data object. This is a data object. What is the data object name is EMP structure. EMP structure creation syntax is. So because it begins with EMP, ends with EMP. By mistake, we will see. I don't give any fields in between. It is giving error. End of EMP does not contain. EMP does not contain any fields. One type of error. At least, okay, at least one is enough to solve that. Then the name is unknown. That's okay, expected. One field is minimum required because we will comment everything and we will come from the beginning. Because what is right? See, only number, at least one field is required. With it could be any data type it is. Correct. Second, now we have to go to, yes, this is your, when you say begin of EMP, you have to go with end of EMP. By mistake, I typed EMP1. This is wrong. This is wrong. Because when you begin, you have to end it. Begin of, end of should be same. Begin of, end of should be same. And moreover, I sorry for the interruption or deviation. When we go to the variables or anybody understand easily, that was a simplified basic program. The topic name itself is complex data objects. From now onwards, little we are moving towards little complex programming. So this is foundation, fundamental, everything you have to observe, follow in depth without missing. Otherwise, and further in the rest of the web program, we use structures and internal tables more rather than variables. That's why this foundation is must for you. If you have any questions also, welcome. I will clarify it. That is your okay. What you say? No errors found. So when we begin, you have to end. By mistake, I forgot to end. What will happen? End is missing. End of statement is missing. Correct? Yes. So, right. Similarly, okay, if you write data begin of, data number, data end of, also okay. But why not? We will introduce by chain statement. So you have to, yes, this is the purpose overall. Clear? Number, name, and address. Complete. Right. So begin is a keyword. Okay. Yeah, off is a keyword. End is a keyword. Off is a keyword. Simple. ABAP syntaxes are very simple. And first advantage is that it is not case sensitive. Second advantage, you can easily, no need to by heart. Understanding, initial understanding is enough. You okay? Yes. Coming to the next, see this number. Okay, first I will write it. What happens with this number name and first. So begin of keyword. Yes. Begin of keyword begins the structure. End of keywords ends the structure. That means what? If I go to the same program in the right side, yes, this is the memory with structure. Okay, yes, this is also called as some documentation. It is also called as structure or structure variable also. Okay, structure variable also. Sometimes they call it as, no confusion. But it is not a general variable, it is a structure variable. What is the meaning of that? Suppose, first of all, what is its name? Its name is EMP. Begin of EMP, end of EMP. Correct? So EMP first begins the structure. Yes, this is your structure. This is your structure, employee structure. It begins with first field. First field was what was the first field? First field was number. Correct? First field was number. Hmm. If we go to here, I will write it as number first, and if you go to further, name, and the next it is address. Correct? So that is, you can write a separator now up to number here, then name here, then address here. Right? So this is about structure. If you go, yes, look at this particular code first, begin of begins EMP, end of ends EMP. That means if you look at, yes, this EMP begins from here, EMP ends till here. Okay, yes, this is the overall. So when it begins, first field is, it begins with first field as number, second field as name, third field as address. But this is, what is this number? Number is type I. Correct? Type I. If you go to, yes, this is type I, data type. This is type C. This is type C, length 10, 10 places. It can accommodate. Address, this is also type C, but it is 15 places. This, correct? Three different data types. Right. But what is the, that means structure begins, EMP begins, EMP ends. Begins with first field number, begins with the last field address. But structure advantage is that structure is used to arrange all the variables in a at one place. That is the explanation. Okay. When there is a limitation of variables, then what is the advantage of structure is structure, okay, is used to arrange all the variables, all the variables at one place. Yes, that is one thing. That is structure created at one memory location. That is structure. Earlier, the variables, three variables at three different addresses. Now what happens? Three variables, variables are variables are part of the structure. Yes. That means what? Variables are no longer no longer act like independent. Yes. That's about your overall. Yes. So now variables um, within structure. Yes. Variables are arranged one after another, one after another, or we can say simply as sequential order or sequence. Okay, yes. Number first, name next, and address next. This is what? Right. Okay, so earlier three different variables are arranged, combined into at one place. So that is nothing but, yes, arranging structures is useful. Hmm, yes. Okay. Advantage is okay. It okay. Arrange all variables. All variables. Yes, one after another are variables. One statement I said in a structured manner. In a structured manner. That means earlier it was a disorganized manner. Okay, randomly, scattered. Now, scattered things came into one structure because when I use these words, arrange the chairs in a structured manner. That is, don't keep in a randomly here and there. Yes, when it comes to arrangement properly, what you will get? You will get the look and feel calm. Yes. Now, finally, so if variables holds, if variables, all variables are at one place, then we can call it as record. Yes, that's what. So now, yes, structure field syntax to address structure field. So syntax goes like this: structure name hyphen field name. That's it. That means so structure fields cannot be addressed. Addressed means referring to addressed directly. So directly number name address is unknown. Yes, we have to use structure name first and use separator as hyphen. This is hyphen. Okay, right. So hyphen separates structure name and followed by field name. Yes, that's what you have to observe it. When we assign the value, Yes. Or else when we print our reference, this is the way. So we can, yes, we can assign value value to structure fields in several ways. Same thing. What are the several ways? First, using value keyword. Next, using equals to operator, using what next? Move keyword. Yes, this is already known to you because I'm not disturbing you a lot. I'm going to a sequence. Suppose if you go to first step, yes, employee structure is created. Yes, syntax to declare employee structure, number, name, address. Yes, so first here, okay, if you want to assign directly, you can write value 10. Okay, yes. Value Ravi. Then next value USA. Right. Remove this three. Right. Not required. Second, equals to we will keep it as it is because both are correct. Then move. Move also correct. So different examples. Right. Finally, you print it. Hmm? Done. So working with structure means declaration. First declaration, then assigning value, then printing. So that means if you want to write it, declaring employee structure, yes, using below syntax. Next what? Assigning values to employee structure. Employee structure. Yes. Next. What next? This is display or print employee structure values. Structure values. Actually. So three things. Correct? Yes. Okay. So we will go to debugging again this time. Now program menu execute debug. The above code is commented. It's directly we are going to this one. Now number. See, if I try to enter number here unknown, this is invalid variable. Clear same I did not type this number name address. I copy the above variables, just same program only. I added this number name address before begin of, after end of. Data keyword remains same. Now if you double click on EMP, so EMP is there. If you double click on EMP is a structure variable. This is a flat structure. This is the, yes, 00A5000. This is your memory. Correct. So now in hexadecimal, yes, if you look at absolute type and all. But if you go to an employee number, employee name, employee address, yes, these three. So you have to observe three things. First, observe number 0A some 6 zeros. So this is first variable value. 5200 memory address and all. This is added to the next level. If you extend this still more, at one stage, 55 also added somewhere here. That means still here, what is this? This is the address of name, and before 0A00 memory address of number, and followed by 5500 is memory address of address. So that is all the three earlier individual. Now they came at one place. That is called as structure. Structure means general English meaning is arranging at in a systematic manner. Okay. Uh, yes, correct. Now this is now value keyword 3. You declare it and assign the value. Go to next. What is executable statement? This 10 is replaced by 20. 10 is a numeric literal. Ravi, USA are character literals, single quotes. Yes, when I change the value, address changes. Same thing already we have noticed. Yes, it is changing here also. Both the things you observe it. When value changes, 30, yes, correct. Yes. Now it is going to write number, name, and address. Yes, 30 radiant. Actually, there is no such syntax directly if you want to print, if you want to print write EMP. No, that is giving error. You cannot write structure is not possible directly. Okay, yes. But if we print these three at three different places, like first immediately, okay, then U line, then next after this equals to then U line, hmm, then finally. So if you observe it, you will get 3 times 3 values. First declaration, always our fundamentals remain same. Declaration, assigning value by value keyword and printing. Declaration, assigning and printing. Assignment goes by equals to. Equals to means right to left. Right side value, left side target variable. Earlier target variable. Now it is, yes, this structure. Yes, this is move. Okay, move statement is move left to right. Left means left value, move space, value space, to space, variable. Now it is structure component. Suppose you forgot it. The advantage after what is that? After the hyphen, you can use control space. You will get number, name, and all. It is automatically available for you in the control space. So you can use number to avoid spelling mistakes. Correct? This way we can. So finally, this is if you print it, Ravi record, Kiran record, Reddy record. That is structures through. Actually, we are printing, okay, a kind of record by record. So it holds, first initially it holds Ravi record, then later, okay, by Kiran record, finally Reddy record. This is the advantage of this structure. Okay. So this is your basic introduction of structure, but we have to discuss a lot on structures point of view. So we will have session next session we will continue for all this. Okay. Thank you.